The devil, man. Y'all seen the clip, man? The guy over here swerving. I don't know. He drunk, trying to get to the car wash. Oh, he got me scared, man. Trying to take us out, man. Devil trying to knock us out the box. Not today. Not today. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to do, man. A lot. We just getting started. We just getting warmed up. Also, too, I want to it's once you start getting going and you start getting money and some motion, you got to start adding pieces. You can't. Active income, it's hard to get rich. Active income is you're actively doing it. So if I want to wash 10 cars, I'm gonna take that because that's what I know. It's gonna be hard for me to wash 10 cars in 8 hour time. But if there's another person I got two hands, the other person got two hands, we can possibly do the 10 cars and pay the person fair. We probably can do 15 or 20 depending on the condition of the car. And that's the same thing with any business, moving business, junk removal, painting, demo. You only can make so much money by yourself. So if you got $1,000 job and you need to hire 2 or 3 people, be transparent with them. Hey man, I'm gonna give y'all 150 a piece, but we got to finish at this. Also, people say, the gas, it don't cost that much gas. You fill up the gas and you gonna do other jobs with that. Also incorporate the dump fee. You gotta try to be fair. Even if you're fair with people, it's another little gem. Even though you're fair with people, they still don't give a damn. They feel like they should be the boss. But the reason why you're a boss or a leader, you take all the good and the bad. And you took the leap to even start the business. So, sometimes you got to be a good follower to be a great leader. Just listen to what I'm saying. Everybody can't be a boss. Everybody can be a leader. Just be a great employee. Shut the fuck up and take what you can get. If the average person is getting 15 and I give you 20, nigga, be happy. It's only us, I gotta talk like this to y'all because some of y'all don't get it. When I'm talking nice and proper and this and that, some of y'all act like y'all stupid, but y'all smart as hell. Your mouth is smart, but your brain ain't functioning right because that's why most of y'all stuck in the same position. That's why I told y'all to listen. Y'all gotta listen and hear the shit that people are giving you. There's no way in 2026 and moving forward that you should be struggling with a cell phone, YouTube, TikTok, IG, books. You can't read, nigga. Look at it. Look at YouTube videos. I don't got no internet. Go to the library. They're giving out free phones with Wi-Fi. There's no excuse. You guys always, when I say you guys, I'm talking about the people that be talking shit and be lazy. There's no excuse. If you want to get Jordans, a nigga will stand in line for Jordans. But if I say, hey, bro, over here on 28th Street, if you stand in line, man, they can give you $100,000, but you got to stand there for 10 hours. Nigga, ain't nobody staying there. But you'll sleep outside in the tent for some raggedy ass Jordans that come out every fucking year that everybody's gonna get. And then another thing too, when you're trying to stand outside of the pack, people start hating. When I was washing cars, like I said, I was younger, obviously. Me personally, you can ask anybody. I didn't see no other body 25, 26 outside with Mexicans washing cars. Nigga, when they pulled up, they was looking at me like they saw a fucking ghost. Like, what the fuck? What you doing here? I had to earn my keep in that parking lot. Just like in life, whatever you're doing, whatever in your lane, apply my story to your story. Whatever you're doing, make sure you put your best foot forward. People gonna hate, you still smile. Never let them see you sweat and stressing. Be calm, think, then move forward. Sometimes standing still is the best thing you can do. Stand still, look at your surroundings, see how people are doing this and that, and then you apply it the best way you can. There's just a lot of jewels and a lot of gems probably going over your head because y'all got a lot of hatred and jealousy in your heart. And I'm giving y'all something that you can apply to your lane and your field of work or your line of work. I'm dropping game today. Yes. Hopefully y'all hearing what I'm saying. And then if you're not hearing what I'm saying, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Argue with your baby mama, argue with your baby daddy, be mad at the kids. It's nobody's. If you're doing bad in life, it's because it's you, not nobody else. It's the way you think. Shit.
Let's talk about accountability.
Accountability. Perfect. We're going right into that. A lot of people, those people like that can't hold themselves accountable. Man, they suckers, man. You know, this is what it is. And like I tell people, like if you're a boss or a leader, if it goes bad, it's on you because you're on the top of the food chain. So you got to make sure your team, your crew, your business, they have all the tools to succeed. And even if you're having a bad day, that shit really matters. Leave that shit at the house. As soon as you crack the door, open the door, smile, because energy, man, everybody thrives off energy. Have good energy. Be pumped up. Because, you know, running a business, it ain't for the weak. And a lot of people fail at that shit because they think it's going to be that, and it's never that. That's why it takes time. That's why people say, oh, you know, after the first 3 to 5 years, if you're still in business, you're doing great. You know, just you just got to be an open-minded person when you're a boss. You just can't jump to conclusions. And a lot of people don't. It's a lot of gifts you got to have. You got to be open-minded. It's the open-minded. That's why we got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You have to listen and see both sides. But a person that can't hold himself accountable is just they're hard-headed and stubborn, and then that's why they're failing in whatever field and lane they're in.